Okay, welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of our live reaction and breakdown of the Nazi Zombies World War II Call of Duty trailer that they dropped. Now, in the last video, we stopped right about here. We did our full reaction, and my internet crashed on me. But the very last thing we're talking about is how the zombies' jaw was completely like wide open. Let me show you guys right now. You see how wide open it is? It's almost like a Carnage from Spider-Man type feel, and it's insane. But getting back to the next scene, right here, they're in, I'm going to slow it down for us too, so we can see, 0.25 should be fine. That right here, this is the electric chamber that I was talking about. Look at this. There's a lever here. There's 3 levers, and it almost looks like capsules or whatever. And then we have the electric things over on this side. Now, you guys can't see too much because I have my webcam covering up. But this is somewhere you're going to bring zombies, maybe even train them through, and they're going to die. But if you look at these zombies, there's some weird shit about them. Look at this. Is this just blood, or is this shit growing off of them? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let's look at it slowly. No, that looks like this. Oh no, that's just their blood. But that's insane. That's insane. So obviously that is a room that's gonna be there in the game. Now we get this guy, this zombie, the main one that you see in the photo, the guy who's blind in one eye and then he's got no eye in the other. His face is all cut up. He's got barbed wire all over him. And then what is this? Is this like a grenade or like some kind of canister of some sort? But we got some zombies burning in the background, so there's definitely a ton of shit going on. This could just be your average like vessel type zombie. Don't really know. It is snowing this map. I want to take a note of that. Alright, so this is the zombie again. They run a little bit the same way. Doesn't really have a jaw, very generic. Look at his ankle. Now this area looks interesting too. This looks like it could be outside or on the very first level of the map. We don't really exactly know. It's a little bit more light, not as scary as down beneath. Alright, check this out. Let's slow this down a bit. I saw some electricity in the background. Alright, so obviously these guys, are they running through electricity or do they have electricity on them? These guys have been through some shit. I mean, these guys are all bald and they're in some kind of room that has electricity. Like I said, all this game has a lot to do with electrical currents. So maybe it's giving them life. I saw something fly by. I'm not exactly sure what the hell that was. Hold up. Hold up, you can even see like a hand crawling in the bottom, right? Let's see. Oh, there's body parts flying. So I think that's a trap. I think that's when you set the trap, their bodies start to explode. So that's a good way to emphasize that. All right, we saw a blade right here. Check this out. This could be another trap. This, I think we saw in the tunnels. This could be in the tunnels. This looks like the tunnels over here. Giant ass saw blade. Not much more to say. A lot of fucking blood, though. Alright, now we're getting into, like, a very big open kind of wide frame pan. Or we'll track shot into the area. Alright, so we got some blood. We got something up top. That's hard to see. It's almost like a chandelier of chains. And we got something over on this side. So these tunnel areas are going to be a pain in the ass, but probably one of the most fun areas of the game. And then we get back to this trap thing again. This really looks like this is where it brings people. I see another green activation button. So this time it actually looks like it's closing in. It's closing in or it's pushing something. So that's interesting. We didn't really see that before. So now that we see that, that's can determine that many different ways, honestly. Alright, and then we have this giant crusader type guy with his sword. What does that mean for us? Are we gonna get a sword? Is this guy important to us? Not entirely sure. He's a knight of some sort. Was there anything else in that frame that I missed? Ah, big thing. Check this out. What is this in the background? What is this? A plug of some sort? Hey kitten, what are you doing? So this is some kind of plug or light. This in the background, I'm not sure what that is. That could be bigger than what it is or smaller just because we're looking upwards at an upward angle at this statue, but definitely has importance. This zombie right here, check this out. Ooh, hold up. Maybe we could slow it down. Now, I'm really just pointing out things and saying ooh and ah, but really take a look at looking at all these still frames. This guy has a vertebrae. His vertebrae has like things sticking into his spine. And then he has no arms. Like, what is this in the background too? Is this a symbol of some sort? Is this what we saw down beneath in the sewers? That other little tunnel-like thing? It's hard to tell, but these zombies are all different in their own ways. Like I said, they could just be generic ones that we're going to be killing here and there. His skull is completely burned off. Like, that is the definition of just complete zombie. I mean, here we have even a better image. We could see his capsules in the back. Burned flesh, completely just burned off. Terrifying. The experiments this guy was really trying to do on all these bodies, it's just excruciating. Alright, then we're getting down into to another pan shot. Alright, so this is a bigger image of that room, of where we're seeing the trails, the entrails. And this looks like there's something inside there. This is definitely, I think, a two-headed beast of some sort that just was a failed project. Saw blades, we have another butcher type thing. There's something going on in the background, but these guys look like they're hanging. Are they being worked on? I don't know, it's hard to tell, but something's going on in the background. Let's see if we could slow this down just a tiny bit to see exactly what is he doing back there. Is that a zombie? Is that a robot? We don't know. He was chopping up something there. Looks like he had like... Maybe it's just a zombie killing somebody. Maybe. That could very much be what we just saw. Alright, obviously we see like a little M9 type pistol here. We don't know who the character is. He has a glove, some bread in the background. I'm thinking this is like that teleporter type room. He's just blasting people. We go back to the laboratory, a zombie with just his body just ripped all over the place, crawling. All right, and now we have our guy with the vertebrate syringes in his back again. And his jaw, I didn't see this before, but his jaw has these metal type braces around them. What is that about? Obviously, probably like a screecher or some sort. He's not going to be able to hit you or something. He has no arms. So he probably does something with sound. Maybe he'll be a boss round. I mean, there's some kind of vertebrates on him. The guy's flesh is completely gone. It's literally just a skull head. And I'm going to call it the screecher.
I have built more than just a new kind of soldier.
Okay, now we get to the very interesting part. We're seeing a lot of machinery here. Some lights. Obviously, this could be another room that we're probably going to see. But this is where he's working on these zombies. If that. Maybe there is a boss that he's working on. Alright, so we see the hand. We see the electricity. Alright. Tons of wires, coils, all that fun stuff. I have no idea what my kitten's doing. He's doing something. Anyway, this is total Frankenstein right here. Alright, we got the eye. Maybe this could be just the generic zombies. Alright, so obviously they're completely blind. Don't have the natural zombie look to them. The jaws. The scientist, again, we don't have a clear shot of what he may look like. Maybe I could slow it down for us. We could get a little bit better. Jaw. Yeah, it's hard to tell what he looks like. He's got like a beard, a mustache, some really old-fashioned glasses, but it's still hard to tell who this guy is or what he looks like.
We have created.
All right, we got like a capsule that's obviously doing something to them. He's obviously reanimating all these dead bodies to make soldiers. Oh God, did you see that one? This poor guy. He's got like an iron mask on. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell exactly what this guy's doing, but for the most part, it looks like he's doing a lot of stuff with the brain and trying to bring it back to life and forge it with metallic type stuff and electricity from within.
Devil himself.
Okay. Another favorite part that I've seen is this is going to be probably like a boss or something. Look at this. We got the Iron Cross literally stitched as a skin. The Iron Cross he's wearing. But then his arm. You're going to see in a second. His arm is like this like chainsaw blade. This is one big motherfucker that we're going to have to fight. Alright. A zombie busting through the window. I think that's self-explanatory. Probably going to happen. Maybe it's just something for show. Alright, this zombie's burning. Does he have the ability to light himself on fire? His flesh was already burned to begin with. So, can he do something with fire? Or is this just because they're on fire? This guy looks like he's burning a little bit too. But this also makes me think maybe the syringes gives him some kind of ability. I mean, look at his skin. It literally looks like he's engulfing himself in flames. Like he's just lava or something. That kind of scares me a little bit. Now all of them are kind of burning. We see another rifle being shot. Alright, now we get the teeth. This almost looks like a Resident Evil type Nemesis character. His mouth's opening. That zombie just bursted through the door. I don't think he looked anything terrifying. Ow. Okay, he has some stuff on his back. Sorry, my kitten. Okay, so now we're getting back to. I'm sorry, we're going in slow motion. Let's rewatch this. Okay, now this is. We had a zombie before, the same guy that had the jaw ripped off. Now we also have this guy, the Nemesis type creature that he's talking about. His creation, the devil himself, has a spine just latched onto him. His head is completely in a mask, and it looks like he has like a little terminal type thing in the back of his neck, like some kind of Matrix type thing. So this is the Frankenstein creature. Alright, check that shit out. What the fuck is that? That reminds me almost of Silent Hill, like the big guy with the pyramid mask, like a blade. So he has a blade and barbed wire on his hand. That looks like it's gonna hurt. Is this a boss character? Is this just like a guy that like comes out? Maybe he's not as terrifying as I'm making him out to seem. Nevertheless to say, still gonna be a bitch. Alright, we had a little jump scare there. Alright, some characters. This guy looks like he could be a girl too. Has a coat, a rifle of some sort, maybe machine gun, some trench coat boots, trench coat and trench boots. Blonde hair. We have another character right here. We can see they're in the laboratory area. So obviously that is going to be somewhere where we're definitely going to be. They're running. Oh, hold up. That looked like a girl. This was a girl character. Look, that's a ponytail. Am I not? I'm pretty sure that was a ponytail. All right. Maybe we're potentially going to have girl characters in this war. Who knows? They both kind of look like females to me. Another zombie, got some fires, some shots, some headshots. Alright, and we got his spike again. We're seeing a little bit more. He has some braces on his leg. He's got some metal stuff going on. But that spike or bat, whatever that is, that's going to be brutal. That definitely looks, yeah, like a pain, man. Alright, what else do we got here? Is there something that I missed on his leg? It literally looks like this guy's just being held together by staples and stitches. Maybe I can call the guy Staples and Stitches. Maybe he won't get too offended. Got some explosions. Zombie with a head type thing, keeping himself solid steel. A lot of machinery. Ooh, hold up. That was a little terrifying. His eyes. This is the guy that had all the shit on his head and then the electricity behind him. What is this guy doing? What was he doing to all these dead bodies, honestly? What the fuck was that? Oh no, that is a big Frankenstein type creature. Alright, so we see that he's got shit on his head, just totally engulfed, Frankenstein type stitches, and his blade that he swings. He doesn't even have a hand. I think he just has his blade. It's huge. And this is the electric chamber. Again, we see this right here in the corner. If you guys can see that over the bloody hand, this is maybe where we gotta bring him to electrocute him. Maybe he is gonna be a boss and we're gonna have to try and defeat him. But he's totally like a nemesis character. That's what I'm getting the feeling. Let's slow it down a bit. Look at that. His mouth is completely open. Huge. Way huger than you. Has an iron cross on his chest. Is just swinging his big ass stick at you. And then we got the World War II logo. Nazi zombies. November 3rd.
Pre-order now and get access to the private.
Alright. So, now that we did frame by frame what we saw, what did we recollect? There's different kinds of zombies. There's a Frankenstein type zombie. The electric room has so much to do in this game. It has a handle or something. And obviously we're going to be there in a lot. It looks like the map has 3 different levels within it. It looks like there's different types of zombies, different waves of zombies. There's different kinds of things that we're going to look forward to. Now also we have the bloody type tunnel room, we have a laboratory, we have the electric room, we have the room where it's like almost like a teleporter, we have the night where that still is a big mystery. What could that night be? And then we have the mysterious doctor. There's so much that we went with in depth with now. Now let's listen to the dialogue. Let's listen to what he's actually saying. How's it going, man? We're just diving right into this. I have a second video, well, a first video to this, I'm sorry. You can check it out. It's going to be uploaded right after I'm done with this one, just because the stream stopped in the middle. But how you doing, Cole Evans? Let's listen to his dialogue.
I have seen a vision of our Führer's future.
I have seen the vision of our Führer's future, of our king's future. I'm pretty sure Führer was like what they, I have seen the vision of Hitler's future. He has seen the future of what Hitler wanted. That's what I'm assuming, because Führer is what I'm pretty sure what they called their king or Hitler at the time. So he knows the future that Hitler wanted. Maybe he was trying to go about it his own way. What else does he?
Death of the old world.
I have seen the future of our Führer, the future of our king, the future the king wants, the death of the old world. So he wants the old world dead. Obviously, that's what he's referring to. Self-explanatory.
And the birth of the new.
So he's basically saying that he's seen the king's future of the death of the old world, and he wants to give birth to the new world. Birth as in reanimating the dead to bring them back. Who knows where he got these zombies or these bodies? Foreshadow potential.
Can you hear it? Drums.
And then he asks, can you hear it? Drums. And then we get images of the zombies. So obviously he's excited about this. He knows that the future is coming. Can you hear the wave of the old being gone and the new coming through? Can you hear the drumming? The mayhem is what he's talking to. Potentially, let's say when Hitler was probably dominating the world, can you hear the drums?
The drums of war.
Drums of war.
The march of progress.
The drums of war, the march of progress. He thinks he's making progression in what he's doing. He's proud of what he's doing. He doesn't think of them as mistakes, but maybe he was trying to experiment, and then he found upon this, and he's giving birth to something new, and he's fallen in love with it. Out with the old, in with the new. My creations. War is to come.
I have built more than just a new kind of soldier.
Then he says, I've built more than just a new kind of soldier. He's obviously trying to make something where they're going to win the war, or maybe the war is already done, but he still feels like there's stuff that could be done. He's built more than the common soldier. A monster.
I have created the devil himself.
I have created the devil himself. He knows he has created some kind of horror, some kind of mayhem that he's going to unleash upon the world, which is his Frankenstein creature, his ultimate soldier, his progress. Maybe everything he's been trying to do has led to that one soldier, and everything else has been experiment, failed progress. But now he has this.
Pre-order now and get access to the private beta.
All right, and I think that's it for the dialogue. Wow. So I think we dove into everything. Like I said, part 1 of the stream is not up right now, but this is part 2. I'm going to have both these streams up as soon as I'm done with this video. Like I said, what we've learned so far is that this map is going to have different levels, has a lot to do with a scientist who thinks that the old world should be new. So maybe he's been experimenting on these dead bodies, maybe dead soldiers, underground in the sewers. Okay, he's been cultivating them, feeding them, because they are his creations, nurturing them, also that he could get the perfect super soldier. His idea of the grand soldier, his Captain America, but like distorted Frankenstein. Through that process, maybe we're going to play people that has come here to sabotage it, or people that band together. We don't know who the characters are going to be. I'm excited to find out who the characters are going to be. But obviously, we're under a German town. We have so many different levels. We have the cave or the tunnels that have blood everywhere. We have the room where he reanimated his monster. We have the electric room, which I think is a giant trap. I'm pretty sure there might be a teleporter. We have the laboratory. And then my biggest question is, who the hell is that knight? Who the hell is that king statue? Is that going to play a big role into this? Now, this is going to be the first map of World War II. Now, this game is going to be amazing just because they're choosing to stem back to World at War. What made Call of Duty so great, the birth of Nazi zombies. We've already done away with the zombie series and generation. So how is this going to be different? How is this going to propose something new? We've already dealt with a grand story. How is this going to fit in? Or is this something completely different? We're still going to have to find out. I would love to research a little bit more. If you guys have comments or anything that you can help me out, or you've seen other YouTubers digest this, this is just my version. Please watch 2 videos, share it with your friends if you love Nazi zombies. I've been a fan since World War II, or World at War came out. World War II is probably my favorite war so far. And I'm excited for when the game comes out. Sucks that we're not going to be able to play the beta for PC right away, but just like Destiny, we're just going to have to wait. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me on this stream. I'm going to have both videos up. My name is SpookieSTL. I hope to do more live reactions and digest exactly what we were seeing in this video. So maybe we'll have a follow-up video, maybe not. Please check the video out for yourself. Call of Duty World at War coming out November 3rd. And check out the Nazi Zombies revealed trailer. My name is SpookieSTL. At the end of the day, guys, never forget to share the love. And I'll see you guys in the next stream or the next video. Adios, amigos. And just do you. See you guys in the next stream or the next video. Adios, amigos. And just do you. Welcome Welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of our live reaction and breakdown of the Nazi zombies, World War II, Call of Duty trailer that they dropped. Now, in the last video, we stopped right about here. We did our full reaction, and my internet crashed on me. But the very last thing we're talking about is how the zombies' jaw was completely like wide